Welcome back to another episode of the MN Talk Show, episode 11. Your host, Nate Johnston.
I'm Max Minnie, your other host.
Yes, sir.
And we got a very special, and I know we say that all the time, but it's a very special episode this week.
It is.
Why is it very special?
Well, we're kind of changing things up this week.
It's going to be a little bit different.
It is, and you guys are going to find out why. But all I got to say is they've never been on a podcast before. They've never hosted a podcast before.
It's their first run at everything here.
Everything. Like brand new.
Yeah, they've never done it, never touched it. They've watched it, but it's, as you guys would probably understand, that watching a podcast and being on a podcast, completely different.
Completely different.
And these two people are big impacts on our lives, I would say.
Oh, yeah.
For a Christmas special, right? This is coming out the week of Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
And first of all, we want to say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. You know, we'll keep these things rolling. But we wanted to do something special for you guys and a little bit more entertaining and, you know, maybe get a few laughs out of you. And we sure did.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, with that being said, this is episode 11 of the MN Talk Show. And Merry Christmas from the MN Talk Show. Max, Minnie, and Nate Johnston to you guys. And yeah, what else you got? That's it.
Let's get into it. Merry Christmas, guys.
Hi, I'm Lauren Horvath. I am Nate's girlfriend.
Hi, I'm Ella Williams, and I'm Max's girlfriend, and we are the special guests for today's Christmas podcast episode.
Right. So let's get to know each other a little bit. Yeah. I mean, we both grew up in Zimmerman. Mm-hmm. We both played soccer.
Yes.
We kind of had mutual friends in a way.
Yeah,
Shout out
a little bit.
Chloe Loudon, Lexi Berg.
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
But let's get to know each other. So tell me about your life.
Right now I'm a student at SDSU. Okay. I live in Brookings during school time. I live back at home when it's summer, and I come home for the holidays and enjoy time with family and Max and some friends. I grew up in Zimmerman for most of my life. I played soccer, basketball, and ran track. And yeah, that's pretty much kind of a little bit about me. I don't know. How about you?
The same. I'm born and raised Zimmerman.
Mm-hmm.
I lived there for most of my life until probably around last year, year and a half. I recently moved to Albertville with Nate, and so that's been going great. I grew up playing soccer my whole life. I have siblings who played soccer, and yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. How did you and Nate meet?
Oh gosh, this is a funny story. We actually met at a mutual friend's house.
Really?
So yeah, we were just hanging out one night, and she was dating Nick. So her name's Callie. Mm-hmm. She was dating Nick at the time, and so Nick was kind of driving around, hanging out with Nate. You know, doing what teenage boys do, just drive around, not anywhere. And then so I was over at Callie's, and she kind of just said, "Hey, you want to come over?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure. Can I, bring Nate along?" And she's like, "Yeah, that's fine. I have Lauren over." And they walked in the door, and Nate apparently just instantly fell in love, is what he tells me. And so, how did you Max meet?
Well, Max quick added me on Snapchat, and A, I usually don't add people back, and B, if I ever do, it never goes anywhere. So it was just kind of random, I guess. So I added him back, and we had been talking for a little bit. We would stay up all night talking to each other, FaceTiming, whatever. Never met him face to face. Well, one night my mom came downstairs. It was literally 3 a.m. And so I was like, shit, put my phone under my bed and tried to, it was plugged in. So when my mom came down, I was pretending to sleep. I faced the opposite way the door was. Mm-hmm. And she hates when I sleep with my phone in my bed, because I don't know, she just does. So she pulls on the charger and tries to get my phone to come out.
Yeah.
And she sees a snap pop up from Max Minnie. It was 1 minute ago. Mm-hmm. And so she's like, "Ella, I know you're awake." Wake up. And so she's trying to play all secretive. She's like, "Who's Max Minnie? How do you know he's not a kidnapper? Or how do you know he's not some creepo?"
Yeah.
And so then I explained everything I knew about him, and she's like, "Where does he go to school? How old is he? What do his parents do for work?" Literally asking me everything.
Interrogating you.
Yes. And then she goes upstairs. She's like, "Okay, go to bed, whatever. Okay. So then like the next morning, I like wake up and I'm scared shitless. I'm like, what is going to happen? Yeah. So I wake up and I like walk upstairs before school and I'm like, good morning. Like, how are you? And she was like, so like, everything you told me last night was true. Like, I was like, well, yeah, like, obviously. And she was like, well, I know his mom. I grew up with her. We both went to St. Francis together.
Oh, wow.
So kind of like ever since, like, they knew each other and they were like, they always kept in touch. Like, the first day I met Max, Steph pulled out like this book of all of our old Christmas cards. And she's like, look, I have your first Christmas card. Oh, and so like ever since like them knowing each other kind of just like made it, you know, like I probably would have never actually gone on a date with him if they didn't know each other, you know?
Yeah.
So that's how we first met. And ever since then, it's kind of the rest is history.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's kind of cool though. You imagine like, or you've seen these stories or these movies or TV shows or whatever, and these, you know, two friends grow up together and like, oh my gosh, you know, you have a son, I have a daughter. They're going to date. They're going to grow up. They're going to be best friends.
Yeah.
Or they're going to get married.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully that's you too.
I know. We had like, we found a photo of my mom and Steph because we were born a week apart. So we have a photo of both of our moms pregnant together. And I was like, oh, this is kind of cute, you know? Like,
that is true.
Both of us, so, yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. So,
well, awesome.
Yeah.
So what are you going to school for?
I'm going to be, my end goal is to be a PA. Oh. So right now I'm a human biology major with a chemistry and psychology minor. So a lot of stuff. But end goal is to go to PA school and kind of work in there. I don't really know. Right now, I want to work in oncology, but I don't know. It might change.
Well, that's awesome.
So, yeah.
Where do you want to go to PA school?
The goal is the Mayo Clinic, but
okay.
They only take 2 traditional students. Otherwise, it's like a path where you can go straight from high school, like straight to PA school. But in the moment, like when I was in high school, I was like, I don't want to lock in there forever and then just kind of be stuck and not have anything else to do. So
exactly.
That's my goal, but out of 2 spots, it's going to be tough, but... So that's kind of what I'm working for right now. But yeah, what do you do?
I am actually a bank teller.
Fun.
Yeah, the Bank of Oak River. So it's fun. You know, I've kind of stepped into a role for a short period of time in the marketing department.
Okay.
So I was a marketing communications assistant for a while, and I loved it.
Yeah.
Like I wish I could be back there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was.
What made you change?
Well, it's kind of just more like an internship.
Okay.
Bit. So they had to pull it, but that's okay.
Yeah. Where'd you go to school?
I went to school. Oh, no, I didn't go to school.
I
went to college. No, I didn't go to college.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went straight to, I used to work at Rockwoods.
Okay. Yep.
So I worked at Rockwoods for about 4 years, and then I was needing more money. So I was kind of looking around for jobs.
Yeah.
My grandma used to work at the bank. So she's like, oh, you know, try applying there and see if you can get in. So then I did.
Yeah.
And I was trying to balance 2 jobs at the same time.
This was hard.
Yeah, it just got really hard. I mean, once one ended, another one started. So that got to be too much. And so when I quit Rockwoods, I was 19, and I was, you know, just like, ever since I've been a teller.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Fun. Yeah. Well, it is Christmas time.
It is Christmas time.
Do we want to talk about some Christmas stuff?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll start off with a basic girl question. What's your favorite Starbucks drink?
My favorite Starbucks drink is blended peppermint mocha.
Peppermint mocha. Those are so good.
I know. Those are so good.
Yeah, it's my go-to is a caramel brulee latte, but iced. I don't really like hot drinks.
Yeah.
Unless it's a hot chocolate with butter shots in it.
Oh, that sounds
it's so good.
Oh my gosh.
But
I know it's hard to get into a hot coffee if you're just so used to like the ice.
I'm like iced all year round.
Yep.
Unless I'm like going to a hockey game or
Yeah.
somewhere where it's like really cold and I have to be there forever.
You almost need something warm in your hands.
To warm me up.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. How about Caribou?
Probably a caramel cooler, like a caramel frap, but I don't know. I like it's either that or a latte.
Yeah.
But I'm a caramel girl, so.
Yeah.
How about you?
Turtle mocha.
Turtle
mocha.
Far.
Yeah.
Those are good.
Yeah. Like everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you have any Christmas traditions?
Christmas traditions? Yes. We usually make cookies.
Yeah.
Every year. just me, my mom, my grandma.
Oh,
Sometimes my
fun.
sister's able to make it or not, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's fun. Yeah, we used to do that. We used to have like my grandparents show up, my aunts, and like we used to like all day just make cookies and stuff. But this year, me and Max are starting a tradition to like get each other an ornament. So that'll be super fun.
That is
I'm excited.
sweet. Yeah.
But
Is
yeah.
it like handmade or?
Well, I personally bought mine, but you know, it's kind of just like anything. I kind of did mine as like a memorable like thing from like our relationship. So
Yeah.
but I was like up for whatever. Like it could be something cute, it could be something memorable, something handmade, something bought.
Oh, that's sweet.
So
So someday when
I'm
you
excited.
move in together,
Yeah.
you can have an ornament full of,
Or
or a tree
yeah.
full of ornaments
Yeah.
already.
So I'm excited.
Oh,
But yeah,
that's awesome. I like that.
yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm
That's really
excited.
cool.
What does your Christmas like? If you could have your like perfect Christmas dinner, what would it all entail? Like, what would you choose?
Well, first, who would I have? I would have my family,
Yes.
my immediate family. I'd have Nate.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just like it simple, like it's small. You know, you could actually have genuine conversations that way
Yes.
without
Without
needing
being
to
like
talk to everyone.
going to see everyone and like,
yeah.
hi, how are you? Bye. Okay, next.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Yeah.
Ham dinner's always a
Oh my God, I
win.
love ham.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ham, cheesy potatoes,
Yeah.
probably a salad in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some cookies.
Some
a lot of-
cookies.
Too many cookies.
Always cookies.
Gift wrapping and more cookies.
Yes. Maybe some wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd
or
be
like,
yum.
obviously my favorite's like a high noon, but
Oh, yep.
wine
Those
sounds
are-
a little more fitting for ham dinner.
Just rip out the wine.
Yeah. How about you? Is there anything?
We get like ham. I really like ham.
Oh, yeah.
Better than turkey and all that
Yeah.
jazz. I mean, I prefer ham. But for Christmas, our like kind of tradition, we do prime rib.
Oh,
So
that's cool.
yeah, it's kind of different, but it's yummy. So this year we're doing breakfast food.
Oh,
So
that's kind of cool.
yeah,
I like how you
something
spice
different.
it up. Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
So
Keep it
I think I would
non-traditional.
just yeah.
Yeah.
I just kind of do just like random things that, you know, like some ham, some potatoes,
Yeah.
some bread. I don't know, salad.
Anything comfort food.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right. So we got some hot takes for Christmas. The first one that they gave us was a real tree or a fake tree. What one do you prefer?
The real trees are really pretty. I give props to people who are able to
Yes.
like actually
Like,
cut
go
one down,
every
pull
year.
one up,
Yep.
yeah, and make it look good.
Hey, Griswold, where do you think you're going to put a tree that big? Bend over and I'll show you.
I've always had a fake tree growing up.
Me too.
Yeah, it's kind of just what I'm used to. I mean,
Yeah.
my parents, they might have had a real tree at one point before me, but I think the needles just got stuck in the carpet.
Yeah.
They just didn't want to vacuum it all the time. With a dog, you never know when it's going to pee on it.
Yeah.
But I mean, they look perfect. Just
Yeah.
fake or real.
Yes, we always have the fake tree. My mom puts it up right after Halloween. Yeah. And we just kind of, I've always had it. I mean, it's nice and easy. You don't have to wait until like a tree or like a farm, like where to open and
Yeah.
go get it. So you kind of just, it's always ready.
Yeah.
Always ready for whenever she wants it.
Yeah. And you're kind
Yeah.
of saving money that way. I mean,
Yeah.
you just put it away, bring it back up the next year. One time
Yeah.
purchase. Yeah.
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 Unless the lights go bad, but otherwise, otherwise it's all good.
Yeah, I agree. All right. White or colored Christmas lights?
Personally, I'm white on a tree and on a house.
Really?
Well, I really like the white, like Christmas light look, but although like it doesn't bug. Like I'm not like ooh like colored Christmas lights. I just like if I had a choice,
Yeah.
it'd be white.
Yeah.
But how about you?
You know, I gotta say, I'm either or. I mean, it looks good with white lights.
Yeah.
My parents had just got a Christmas tree 2 years ago from Costco, and it's switch light. It switches lights.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's like white, or you could do, the colored, or you can do every other.
Yeah.
So I thought that was kind of cool. I
Yeah.
mean, I like the old fashioned colored lights.
Mm-hmm.
I love like driving around looking at Christmas lights,
Yeah,
and they
me
just
too.
have all these different colors,
Yeah.
and all the trees are wrapped up. And
Yes, I like in Brookings they have like this house like drive that you can go on. So like it has all like the addresses of the houses with a bunch of different Christmas lights and like songs and like all the jazz. So that was super
that's
fun. We
nice.
did that this year, so that was super fun. And I just like really love going around and like looking at them, or like going to light shows like Bentleyville or
Yes.
stuff like that. But
Yeah, I got to think about going to Bentleyville this year.
yeah.
I haven't been in a while. Have you been?
Yeah, we went like a few years ago, and then we actually went to Sam's Christmas Village with Max and his family the first Christmas we were together.
Oh, how was that?
So that was awesome. It was super fun.
What's better, Bentleyville or Sam's Christmas Village?
Sam's Christmas Village because you can drink at 18.
Oh!
You can drink when you're there.
because it's
and-
in Wisconsin.
Yeah,
Nice, nice.
yeah.
Well, now I really got to go there.
Yeah,
Even
it's
though
good.
I'm
It's fun.
22. I'm always down for a drink.
But yeah, I don't know. What are their other ones? Let's see. Do you put up Christmas decor before or after Thanksgiving? I'm before Thanksgiving. But yeah, I'm before.
You before?
Because you can enjoy Thanksgiving with all the Christmas stuff up.
Yeah. Yeah, we did something new this year. We actually decorated before Thanksgiving.
Really?
Yeah, I was hosting Friendsgiving, and
Oh, fun.
yeah, I had my mom over, and I just couldn't decide. I was like, I could put up fall decor, but really in a week I'm going to put up Christmas
Yep.
decor. So might as well just put up the tree, put up everything else. So
Yeah.
at least it looked good while everybody was over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely a before Thanksgiving type of person. But my roommates this year were all like strictly wait till Thanksgiving. But then we only had a week of college, and then it was break, and we were like, I was like, woohoo, Christmas for a week.
Yeah.
Yay.
They want to stick by their holidays.
Yeah. So I was like, well, I guess I'll go home and enjoy it.
Yeah, exactly. I know my mom put it up.
Yeah, right. What's the next one? All right. Is Mariah Carey All I Want for Christmas the best Christmas song of all time, and why?
Ooh. I mean, it's a great song. It's good to
It
listen
is.
to when you're shopping. You're kind of
Yeah.
in the mood.
You're like, dance in the hall.
Yeah,
So put it in the car.
Exactly. I don't know. I love Kelly Clarkson, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
love her Christmas albums, and just
Yep.
I just love her voice when she sings like Blue Christmas
Yep.
or Silent Night.
Yes.
Yeah, or
She's
Wrapped
good.
in Red even. Like
Yes. Yeah.
those are my favorite.
I just like the generic, like, Jingle Bells, like, All I Want. Like, I like all of them, like, just kind of like fun, you know, happy
Yeah.
Christmas songs.
They
but
all put you in a good mood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I wouldn't say it's, like, overrated or anything, but it's not, like, that's my favorite song.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. You can always listen to it and know you're going to have a good time. Mm-hmm. But not the first choice.
Yeah.
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 Right, next one. Elf is the best Christmas movie.
I, like, okay, it's really good, but I'm very much a Hallmark movie girl.
Same.
Like, I just, they never get, like, old to me. I mean, you always know it's going to be a cheesy ending.
Yeah.
And it's always going to be good, but I can just cozy up next to the fireplace and watch a movie, and I enjoy it every time. It never gets old.
I agree. I like Elf as a movie. I mean, it's good. It was always a go-to in school.
Yeah.
Like, they'd always play it.
Yeah.
But I'm same with the Hallmark movies.
Yeah.
Yep. You just, you know it's good. You can watch more than one
Yes.
and not feel
There's
like,
so many of them.
Yeah, so
A little
many.
different version. but-
Literally on repeat.
Yeah.
But, yeah. No, I agree. That was
Yeah.
very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did you stop believing in Santa?
Gosh. I want to say I was maybe like 7 or 8. And
Yeah.
my brother, he had something out for me that day. He just, I don't know what it was. And he's like, yeah, well, Santa's not real. And I was like, and I looked at my mom, and she's like, she didn't know what to say. She's like, well, he's not. But my literally older brother
Yeah.
told me that.
Yeah. Mine was really traumatizing. I was at home, and my siblings had gone to my grandparents that night. So it was literally just me and my parents. And I was like, oh, like, I want to sleep upstairs, like, with you guys. Cause like we had like 2 floors. So like my parents are upstairs. Me and my siblings are downstairs. So I was like, I don't want to be the only one downstairs. So I like walk upstairs, and I like bring my pillows and drag them upstairs. And I'm like getting all ready next to the dogs, like on the floor or whatever. And I was like, oh, like, I want to go grab like a water or something. So I like run out, and at this time we had our Elf on the Shelf, and my mom went to go move it, like, so, like, the next morning it was in a different spot. And, like, when I ran out there, like, she didn't see me, but, like, she carried the elf and she ended up, like, dropping it. So, like, if she didn't drop it, I don't think I would have known it or, like, wouldn't have noticed. But when she dropped it, I was like, oh, my God. And so, like, I ran back to the room. I was, like, started bawling. And my dad came in and he's like, why are you crying? I was like, I saw Mom touch the elf and, like, all this stuff. And so then my mom came up and they're like, oh, crap. So, like, it was already super late and I'm just sitting there bawling. And so I'm like, oh, my God, like, the elf, like, it's not real. And then it, like, the elf was, like, a 30-minute conversation. Then it went to Santa.
Oh.
And then it went to, like, the Easter Bunny and the Tooth Fairy. And it went down and down and down. And I was that was, like,
Oh, no.
the most,
Like, well-
everything one night. I was,
Might as well tell her now.
yeah, right. So that was, that was sad, I guess. But
That actually is traumatizing. If you find it all out
yeah, in
in one night.
yes, but I mean, I enjoyed it when I want my kids to believe in it for, a while. I don't want them to find out the way I did, but yeah.
Well, not even that. It can, like, make their school experience nice.
Yeah.
If one kid says, "Oh, Santa's not real," and one kid's like, "What?"
Yeah,
Then
that would be traumatizing
Yeah.
too. Yeah. Well, the guys always finish up the podcast by asking their guests, like, what they want to be remembered by. So, what do you want to be remembered by?
Oh gosh, that's a deep question.
It is.
Honestly, I just want to be remembered as a kind, genuine person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I want people to, like, come to me for advice or help or just anything.
Yeah.
Or even just to tell me about their great day.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just, knowing that I am never going to be negative towards them.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes, days are different.
Yeah.
Your mood swings.
Yep.
But I just want them to, always remember me with a smile on my face, laughing about something, just kind
Yeah.
and, wow.
Yeah.
I don't know, warm-hearted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. How about you?
Yeah. I would definitely say, like, someone that's kind, like, always, like, gives back. I really, like, enjoy doing things like that, or, like, not selfish, always, like, caring and happy and, like, wants to have a fun time and, like, just enjoys, like, other people enjoy being around me, and I want to, like, be a bright light for other people.
Oh, I like that.
So
That's really sweet. Yeah.
yeah, that's kind of, one of a few of the things I want to be remembered by. But yeah, I just kind of want to be someone that is not selfish. Like, I want to be, like, the least, I want people to be able to come to me if they need anything and, like, not be afraid to talk or, like, I just want to have a good time with people and enjoy the life that we have.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah. Well, we wrap up our Christmas podcast. Thanks for joining us on this episode and have a Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Bye.
Bye.